Well, hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with all of you. Well, I know you've been waiting for messages from the spirit world, so here we are again. Anyways, give me just a moment and let me attune to the spirit world. Okay, my spirit guide Fletcher series says hi. Well guys, it's so good. First of all, before we get into the letters tonight, I do need to just let you guys know, I've been getting a lot of letters. People have been writing to me and saying, Bob, do I have to send money to be in messages from the spirit world video? No. I do all of my YouTube work for free. There is no charge for me to answer anybody. So people say, oh, Bob's making money charging people on YouTube. No. I do all of these letters for free, so there is no charge for my reading on YouTube. Now, I do have, outside of YouTube, have my own practice, and I do full-time psychic work. And if you want to come to me for a full private reading, those I do charge for. My private readings are an hour in length, and we cover past, present, future issues, spirit guides, interconnections between you and people in your life, karmic links. We cover really anything and everything, so whatever your questions are, we cover that in a private reading. A private reading goes an hour long, so it's a lot more in depth. So yeah, I do charge for those. And if you want to get on that, you can go to my website and read about that, www.robert-hickman.com. I'll put it up on the screen. And you can, call my office at 571-483-2112. Also to get on my schedule for private readings, okay? But messages from the spirit world, I limit it generally to one question, but it is free, okay? So anyways, hope that clarifies for you guys. Thank you so much. Well, let's get into the letters here. Okay, my first letter tonight is for Tainted Zombie. Hi, thanks for writing. Around you, what I get here as we go into July, I'm picking up work coming in around you. It's connected to retail, and I'd like you to be looking into the retail area, such as stores, possibly even jewelry store. I keep getting a lot of jewelry here around you, and that'd be a good area for you to work in. But I actually see, as we go towards January, another change, and it looks like in the new year you'll move into something that's government related. And I'd like you to be open to doing some research also in jobs in the government, particularly county government, possibly something in an accounting area, okay? But I do see work in July for you, and you're getting on your path, okay, so not to worry. All right, thanks for writing. All right, next letter, Call of Duty videos. Hi, thanks for writing. Well, I got to tell you, I'm getting around you a lot of spiritual healing, and I'm picking up a lot of angels, and it's literally like 5 or 6 angels who are around you, and they are lifting you up right now, because in the next year you're going to find that people are coming to you seeking help, particularly in the area of grief, and you're going to help other people who have suffered and received, you're going to help them to receive healing in an emotional area. And the spirit world is going to give you some signs. Now, I have to be honest, I'm not getting a message today from your cousin, but that's okay. I'm being told that you will be getting evidence. He's going to come and visit you. In fact, Fletcher said he's already been visiting, but you're going to start getting some signs around the house that he's there, because he keeps, doing things like he keeps moving objects around your room. But I do feel that you'll get even more stronger signs here in the coming months. So, anyways, notice you got about 5 angels around you. They're being led by the Archangel Raphael, who's an angel of healing. So you're not alone, okay? Thanks for writing. Okay, let's see. S. Martin 234. Hi. I'm getting a lot of transition energy right now around you. And I feel like you're coming into a very big change here over the next, literally 6 to 8 months here. And it seems like there could be changes in a lot of friendships moving around. I'm getting a lot of opening of the mind here. And what's interesting is you have a very strong artistic vibration. And I'd like you to explore something in the visual arts, whether painting or photography, because I just really see you having a real talent in that area. If you haven't explored it yet, you look into that, because it looks like that's going to really turn out nicely for you. Okay, now in regards to the relationship area here that you asked about, you know, I got to tell you here, I still see that going on. But the thing that has me a little concerned is in the next year, and like as we get into January, February, I feel there could be a physical move here by one or both of you. So you may actually be physically a little further apart. Now, I don't see that breaking you up, but I just want you to know that that may be something you're going to have to deal with in regards to that relationship. But I just don't pick it up ending over that. I think it's going to go on. Okay? Thanks for writing. Okay, let's see here. Root Work Mojo King. That's a great name. I like that. I like Mojo Work. Okay. Well, you know, I got to tell you, you do have Archangel Michael around you. He's already been hearing your prayers, and he's keeping you safe, because you've been crossing through a period here of, it's like literally, and I really don't think it's your fault. I think it's like everybody's attacking you. Okay? Well, listen, Michael hears you, and he's keeping you safe. And now, in regards to your question about candle making, I don't really make candles. Honestly, the truth is I don't have the time. And you have to actually have to know how to make candles. It's not the easiest process, and it can be dangerous. So what I would encourage you to do right now is just buy a red candle. You can get them at any store. A lot of grocery stores today are carrying candles even. So get a red candle, and you can use your St. Michael oil on that candle, okay, rather than trying to make a candle. Now, if there's somebody here at YouTube who's expert at candle making, maybe they can connect with you, and you can connect with them. So anyways, this is Root Work Mojo King. So if anybody out there knows how to make candles and likes to do that, maybe you can help him make candles. But that's not my expertise. But anyways, yes, St. Michael's work with you. Also, you know, you can use that St. Michael oil. You can anoint, like, you know, your door of your house or your room. You can anoint windows. You know, you put a little bit on your car. You know, the spiritual oils are powerful, and they carry a vibration of the, you know, the entity you're invoking. So that will help you to keep in the harmony of St. Michael. Okay? Good questions. Thank you so much. All right, next letter, AZN Boy, 37347. Well, let me tell you here. Now, the mistake that you made was opening a portal. Okay, now you should not have been playing with the Ouija board. One, nobody knew how to do it. You didn't take any precautions. So, you know, guess what? Things happen. Now, I'm not trying to be mean here, but I'm saying, you know, it's like you play with matches, well, you get burned. So, first of all, the entities that I pick up around you, I do not feel are life-threatening. I do feel you have some earthbound souls around, two in particular. But one of them, it's interesting because he's kind of obsessive-compulsive, and it's almost like he wants you to keep doing things, like check the lights, check the door. So you may have this kind of compulsion energy. What I'd like you to do, if it's possible, is regather with the group of friends that you were with when you opened the portal, and consciously close the portal. And what you want to do is, you know, sit in a circle and visualize light surrounding you, and actively ask for the spirits to return to their abode. Close the doorway and seal it, and say the door is closed and sealed. And that should close it, okay, and break the connections, you know, with the spirit entities. Okay, please, no more playing around. Now, if you wanna, you know, work with the Ouija board, you might want to get my book, which is Ouija Mysteries, and you can pick that up at Amazon.com, or if you go to my website, I think it has a link there to my Lulu storefront as well. So you can get it at Lulu or Amazon, either way. But Ouija Mysteries is a great book. It tells about my work with the Ouija board. It also has in it instructions how to use the board safely. I have a whole section in the back on how to use the Ouija board, and also spirit rescue work. So there's a lot in this book. It's a little book. It's not expensive, but people love it. So get that before you do any more Ouija work, okay? Thanks for writing. Okay, let's see here. Our next letter, Tehanu 3. You know, you're definitely connected to spirit. I do think you have some mediumistic abilities. And what's happening is you have a bit of physical mediumship going on. And you have a gift for apports. And apports are when spirits take an object from another place and they literally materialize it in a new place. So, you might have like a watch, that suddenly appears on your table in the middle of a seance. That's called an apport. And it comes from the French apporter, means to bring. So the spirits bring things to you. So they can take things away, they bring things. So anyways, generally what happens with apports is they don't, sometimes they disappear again. So you never know. But that's a gift that you have. And if you want to improve with that and get more comfortable with it, you want to sit in meditation every day, okay? And just in a dark room preferably, because you need darkness to manifest physical phenomena, okay? Because the ectoplasm is a power that spirits use, pulls out of the medium's body to help manifest upwards. If you want to have that, you want to use a dark room environment to build up the ectoplasm, okay? We can talk more about that, but yeah, you've got apports going on. All right, next letter, 55, a like man 55. Well, so many spirits around you, you're an open book, okay, but you got to work on shielding right now. So you're not drawing in all these entities, and also not giving out all your power. So you want to meditate on beautiful white light filling you and surrounding you, and then pray and ask God to bless you and protect you. You do have an angel also around you named Sachiel, and Sachiel is helping you to make some transitions here in your life, because it looks like you're coming into kind of a big change emotionally, where you're going to start to really get comfortable with your spiritual self. So he's going to help with that, okay? He's around you. Thanks for writing. Okay, Butterfly Girl, 1871. Hi. In regards to that business venture, I say go for it. And, I see you and your partner succeeding in the store. Now, in terms of when to start, I'd make it around September, because I keep seeing September as a real strong financial time around you and them. And, I see you being able to do it. Now, what's interesting is once you have that store, a lot of people are going to start appearing, because these are people who literally need a place of refuge. There are more Wiccans and pagans out there than I think a lot of people realize, but a lot of them stay hidden because they don't have a place to go. Your store will serve as a meeting place, as a place of refuge, and you'll be doing a great service to many souls just by being there, okay? I do see you making the money, though, okay? So go for it. Thanks for writing. Okay, next letter, Conundrum Dragon 01. Well, you've got some empathic abilities here. You're telling me about an incident you had with spirits. That's an empathic. When you go play, you just sense them. That's an empath. Empaths feel presences, they feel energy. And you have some mediumistic ability because the spirits are drawn to you. The thing that happened that day when you were out with your friends was that you encountered a group of spirits. Sometimes spirits travel in groups. It was actually a family from the 1800s. I believe they died. They were kind of like pioneer types, because they showed me they're walking, and it's like they got lost. They died kind of in a desert or something, but somehow they are still here on Earth, and you encountered them. There was a lot of heaviness, and that feeling of fear was their presence. So when you encounter earthbounds, it feels like a heavy, thick energy, okay? Now, what's interesting, yes, Fletcher tells me you're being protected by an ascended master, and that's the Count of Saint Germain. He's around you, okay? And he's going to help you work with your energies and your empathic abilities. So remember his name. Okay, thank you. All right, next letter, From Dreams to Reality. I like your question. Numbers are always fascinating to me. I love numerology. And you keep seeing the numbers 6 and 9, or 9 and 6, or 669 and 996 and 969, all those combinations. Well, let me tell you, 6 is the number that represents humanity. That is us. As humans, 6 is a life number. It means life. 9 is a number that represents divine blessings and power and expansion. So 6 and 9, or 9 and 6, these indicate that right now Spirit World's trying to tell you you are growing in your humanity in a way that is bringing you blessings of divinity. So this means you're coming into a time of great emotional and spiritual growth. And it may even take the form of financial blessing also, because, you know, blessings aren't just immaterial, they can be literally material blessings also. So these are all positive signs. I know it's a little freaky that keeps reappearing, but when it keeps reappearing, that's spirit trying to get your attention. And they're saying, listen up, we're trying to tell you, you're making some growth, do a good job. They're giving you a pat on the back. It's not a warning, it's nothing ominous, it's a blessing. So tell them thank you when you see them. Say, I received the blessing. Okay? Thanks so much for writing. Okay, let's see here. Next letter, Celtic Witchy Shamrock. I hope I said that. Celtic Witchy Shamrock. You know, I see you having past life memories. You know, you're really at a place right now in your life where you are just making big spiritual growth, and you are receiving, like, literally data downloads from the spirit world. And I feel that what's happening is you're seeing one of your lives that was in England. It was during kind of the Tudor period, actually. And the man who was sitting across from you was your husband in that life. And I don't know if you have a husband or boyfriend, but I feel like that person's back with you, so it's like a connection has been remade. But and you're seeing that because you're starting to understand your current life connection also connects to the past life, okay? And I do believe you're part of some sort of noble family, because they show me the clothes are beautiful on both of you, okay? So it looks good. Thanks so much. Okay, next letter, One Monster Girl. Hi. Well, you know, I do see some delay here in that relationship in the sense of moving forward and things, you know, progressing, but I don't see it as over. No, it's not over. You know, and I feel like your partner, he wants to work this out with you. You know, what's happening around him right now, what I see is that he's a little delayed. It looks like there's some money issues. But I see as we go, you know, a little later in the summer here, towards August, him starting to be in a better place. As I feel like he's been a little withdrawn, but it comes from a place of tension. It's not that he wants to be rid of you and end the relationship. Okay? So anyways, I'm going to tell you, don't quit. Hang in there. You know, it's a little delay. But I want you also to go ahead and try to make solid plans to get together. And say, okay, in August I'm coming to visit, or in August you're coming to visit. And make the plans, get the tickets, and stick to it, you know. These relationships that are long distance do take work. And but, you know, they can work. I've done it before, and it's turned out okay in my life. And I know that you can do it. So, anyways, listen. Let me know how it goes, okay? But it's not over. Just a little delay. Thanks for writing. Well, guys, I'm afraid that's all I've got time for today. But I am so glad you guys came. And, you know, keep it here at Spirit Show. We're going to have some really cool videos coming in the next few days. And I'm glad you're here. And I'm Bob Hickman, and I'm your psychic medium. And next week, we'll have another Messages from the Spirit World.